Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so happy to have you guys here. Oh my god. I've been seeing those subscriptions, those likes, those comments, and a lot of you guys sharing. I won't lie, I feel so loved and supported. Oh my god. I feel so special. I'm really humbled. Thank you. And yeah, hopefully we'll grow this channel together and become one big family ngelinye ilanga. So yes, I am back again with another video. I'll be telling you guys about how I got my license at 24. Yep, at 24. The ghetto, like, who does that? Like, you guys, man, I think really I got carried away and literally kind of forgot that I have to do a driver's license. But obviously it would come with its own inconveniences, like you have to go somewhere, but because there's nobody to go with you, then you can't just take the car and drive, kind of thing, you know. It was kind of frustrating at some point, but I think for the longest time I delayed it, and I was just not aware ukuthi time has actually flown that much. Like, the next thing I wake up, I'm 24 and I do not have a driver's license, you know. So when I came back home in November 2019, last year, I came back from the Eastern Cape, you know, because I was there for like a year or so. My mom is like, when are you getting that license? And I'm like, oh yeah, I should probably get that. But I don't really, show that much of an interest or even initiate, or remind her or anything like that. I mean, I was just chilled. So fine, time goes. In December, and then she was like, last time we said driving school. We're going to book you there for like a full course, and then yeah, you're gonna start with your lessons. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, what? So like, yeah, I care. Like, angina choice, like I just have to do this. And then it was a thing of, now okay, I'm starting with my lessons and everything. I find a driving instructor, very nice guy, very patient, and such a good teacher. But the time, woo, if he says to you, I'm gonna fetch you at 9, ne? He's gonna come at like 12 or 11:30 or something, and he's not even gonna try and call you to say, hey, I got delayed, or I've changed of plans, kind of thing. And that used to frustrate me. How am I? Yo, why ain't you driving instructor? Whoa! Because now you know what happens. You delay, you like kind of postpone or cancel other plans because you're trying to make time for this. If, for example, he says I'm gonna come at 9 and then he does not come at 9, and when you had promised that you're gonna be done by like 10 or 11 or something, because the driving lesson could be like an hour, I think, at max. So then what happens? I'm very punctual, so team. And then he's the complete opposite. So I think I kind of got used to that. At some point I remember him saying, I'm gonna start fetching you in the morning, like you're gonna be the first person, and I'm like, I'm fine with that. I don't like waking up kakhulu, but because I just hated the waiting thing, I was like, it's fine, let's do this. And yeah, shame he kept his word. And then yeah, I think that's how we kind of got used to each other, and then I was good. And then now I was supposed to book, but I was kind of caught up because it's December. My events ngalana, it's just being December, being busy, being atholakali. Eventually in January I booked for testing. Now it's like obviously no games kind of thing. Now it's real. Now I must test and see if I'm gonna pass or what. So I booked, and then I asked for like a morning slot, 7 a.m. I was like, please, 7 a.m. I just want to get it over and done with. And then they gave me that slot. So yeah, I was very nervous, guys, because I heard the news that if you do not bribe, you're not gonna pass. And the guy who was my driving instructor was literally like, there's no way you can pass if you do not bribe. You might be lucky if you find maybe a nice officer or inspector. So then I'm like, oh my god, I'm crossing my fingers. And my mom was clearly not gonna pay that money because it's a lot of money. She was like, I'm not gonna pay. I'm getting okay. Nami, I'm just like, it is what it is. You know, I'm just like, Suzawana Pambili. Oh god, I was frustrated. I was nervous. I was anxious. Obviously, guys, as much as you know that okay, I might fail, nobody likes failing. You know, it's still gonna make you anxious. It's still gonna make you disappointed in yourself. On the day we were supposed to go test sharp, we did that. I arrived in the morning, and then this inspector is very tense. He's not even greeting, he's just not even laughing or anything like that, or not even a smile. It's just like, get in the car, and then we just, oh my god, we start, and we, you know, he's like, if you did well here in the field, that is inside, if you did well here in the field, then you're gonna go to the road, but if you didn't, then it ends there, you failed. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Now the nerves started kicking in. But then I remembered the driving instructor I must keep calm, because if I panic, then I'm gonna mess everything up. So this is also an advice to any of you guys that are still planning to get those licenses and everything. Keep calm, you know, do what you know and listen to what they tell you to do. If the inspector told you to do whatever. So yeah, then we continued and then we went to the road, which kind of went okay until I had to change lanes. And then there's like blind spots, and then I do it. But obviously I did not, I stuck my head out just a bit. I did not do it all the way. He was like, sis, you blind spots, yo wangenela umuntu. Blind spots njalo. What if bekhona imoto emva kwakho? Hey, he went on and on and on. Now I'm like, okay, this is like literally getting interesting. This is like really kind of scary. Like, why are you shouting? Why are you yelling at me? I'm an adult. We can talk and then we can understand each other. Like, what's going on, dude? You do not have to yell at me like that. He was just tense and his tone is just offish for me. I did not like the tone that he was using to talk to me. I didn't like it. That's why I think at some point I was ready to cry. Like, I was just ready to give up and just, even if I could, I was literally just gonna stop that car and be like, please drive. But yeah, it was a driving test, and I had to be there the whole time. So after that blind spot thing, I'm just not even trying now. I'm just like, okay, it is what it is. I'm kind of like, okay, I was like, okay, it's over. We just need to get to the testing center, and then I take my stuff and then I go. But we get there, he calls me in into an office, and then he's telling me that you had mistakes actually. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. And he was like, oh, it's what I sis. He was like, oh, sorry, I sis. I'm like, Aibo. Like, what must I do? Okay, sharp. Tell me that I failed so that I can go. And then he continues, and then he says to me, please sign these documents. So I'm signing there. I'm trying to read, is this a pass, is this a fail? I'm not, like, because it was happening so fast, I'm just signing, like, okay. And then he's like, go wait there by the benches outside, and then I wait. And then I find my driving instructor there. And then he's like, let me see those documents you're holding. And then I show him. And then he's like, oh, congratulations, you passed. I'm like, are you serious? He's like, yes, you passed. I'm like, oh my god. Guys, I feel like Unkulunkulu came through for me, because I honestly was just defeated. I was just like, okay, I'm done. Good, whatever, it is what it is. So, I'm like, okay, you passed. And then, yeah, that's where my story kind of ends. I passed it without bribing, and at first attempt. I'm truly grateful that God kind of came through for the girl, because the stories I was hearing and the people that I met there at the driving school were also like, oh man, I'm paying the bribe. I'm paying. So I'm just like, what are the chances that I'm gonna pass, kind of thing. They also didn't believe it when I told them that I passed. Everything worked out for good, So yeah, that's where my story kind of ends. But I just want to say to you guys, if you haven't done your driver's license or learners or whatever, start with it already. If you're above 18, I feel like if you're above 18 or you're in your 20s, like, just do it. Just do it. Don't delay it. for as long as I did. Do not wait, do not postpone it, just go for it, just do it. I hope that you enjoyed my story, and I hope that you will get up and do it, especially now because we're still in lockdown kind of thing. There's not much happening, it's during a pandemic. Maybe this is the perfect time for you to do it. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel, and I hope to see you again next time. Please do not forget to like, comment down below, and share and subscribe. Thank you so much, and I appreciate your time.